Hi everyone, how are you doing today? I hope you're having a good day. I'm having a pretty good day myself and looking forward to Aptera doing wonderful and beautiful things in the future. Got some good news here where Aptera is actually saving about $225,000 per year on a company that's helping them out, and we're going to talk about that. So let's get into it. All right, welcome back to my channel. It's good to have everybody here. We're looking at Aptera as they continue to take the final steps to get Aptera out on the road and go into mass production. So Aptera is doing some really interesting things here. We have them working with Rippling, a company that actually is helping them through HR, IT, and payroll and managing decisions. So we're going to take a closer look at that and see how they are doing it. But they are saving them up to $225,000 per year. And we're going to look at how they are doing that. So let's talk about how they're saving them. This company actually not only saves them 225,000 per year, but also 20 hours per month just on payroll. So that is a big step in the direction that helps the company functions. So this is actually the head of employees. That is Sarah Craven for Aptera. She is the HR project management, the strategic human resource planning, and for human resources. Okay, this was the problem that she had. Their HR was hindered by their previous uh, company that was helping them out with HR. Aptera wanted to move off its PEO, so they wanted to leave their previous company that was actually helping them out with HR, but they were worried about the time and cost of managing state tax registrations, ever changing employment laws, and benefits in house as a lean HR team. And then they had the payroll pains. In the past roles, Aptera's HR leaders had to run near constant payroll corrections and grew frustrated spending hours a week troubleshooting errors and solving issues manually. So Aptera was having a lot of problems that was going on with payroll and other things that had dealings with the human resources. Aptera built the first of its kind solar electric vehicle that drives up to 40 miles per day, powered by the sun, with a range of 400 miles per charge as an EV. The people who joined and stayed with the company loved the mission. And Sarah is the one that's telling this, Sarah Cravens. Aptera head of employee experience, which is doing what we can to make a positive impact on the planet and to be more conscious about how we use our resources. But as a resource conscious startup, one that's almost entirely crowd funded and has close to 50,000 vehicles pre ordered that it's eager to get on the road, Aptera doesn't want to devote chunks of time and money to admit work. Aptera initially offloaded HR payroll and compliance tax to a PEO through Insperity, but it didn't work for Aptera. It had too much control over how they did things. Their hands were tied, limited to options to make business related decisions. With that said, the thought of taking on HR payroll and compliances in house was daunting. In past roles, Sarah drained hours a week troubleshooting payroll issues and fielding employee concerns when they weren't accurately compensated. She said that you mess with people's money, you start to lose their trust. She said in her current role at Aptera, she worried about managing payroll on top of taxes registrations for employees across 5 different states, compliance and benefits, all while steering the employee experience. And then they found the solution. Aptera left Insperities and adopted Rippling administrative service offerings. So now Sarah can confidently run HR and error-free payroll by herself with more control and less compliance busy work than with the past solution. Ripley has made it possible for me to manage all things HR, payroll, and IT as a team of one. She said, my entire career, I'd been looking for something like Rippling. She said it checked all the major boxes for me. And this is very important because what she said next will help you out if you have your own business. But she said, we're going to be in compliance because of Rippling. There's a lot of I can sleep at night comfortably because I rely that much on Rippling and have yet to be let down. So for her, Rippling is a worry-free compliance. With Rippling, Aptera gets end-to-end compliance on HR support. She said, I can run a clean and compliant system for our startup. Sarah said the system handled federal, state, and local tax account registrations in every jurisdiction the company hires. So she doesn't have to drain countless hours researching various tax laws and managing every account. She says she don't spend time on that. It's done. It's automated. She said ditto for legal required workplace training, which Rippling's learning management system administrators to employees automatically. It's one less thing to worry about, and we set it up and Rippling does the rest. Wow, that's awesome. She said we're going to be in compliance because of Rippling. There's a lot of I can sleep at night comfortably because I rely that much on Rippling and have yet to be let down. So this company sounds pretty good for Aptera. They are really doing a lot of things to help them out, and as was already brought out, they actually saved them $225,000 a year. So this is amazing. I went to Rippling's website, and you can see here that they actually have 5 stars across the board. So this company really does a good job. They really help you out in so many different ways. And I'm just going to take a look at the product just to show you. Um, so right here, the HCM, they have all this stuff that they can use for HR management, for talent, benefits. They show you that. Payroll, they take care of all the payroll concerns that you have to deal with. You just have to put in your numbers and boom, you're done. IT, that's also, they take care of all that for you as well. Inventory management, device management, identity and access management, they're on top of it. And spending, they look at the money that's coming in, the bills that you have to pay or the money that's going out. So this sounds like a very good company if you really have your own that you could use for payroll if you have a lot of employees, and this will just take care of all that for you. But what do you think? How do you feel about that? I mean, Aptera is saving a lot with this company, and $225,000 a year, that's something that they really need to keep in their pocket right now, especially since they don't have a big time investor to help get them into mass production immediately. So I think this is good. I'm really happy for Aptera. And she saves about 20 hours a month. And then she brought out that this is basically a win-win HR. With Rippling, Aptera doesn't have to sacrifice support for control. So they're doing a lot of good things. I really like what they're doing. But once again, how do you feel about all this that they're doing? I think this is awesome. And now I'm going to take this time to thank my patrons. Thank you guys very much for supporting me. I can't do this without you guys. You guys are totally awesome. I really love what you're doing. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the help. If you're new here, please hit the like, ring the bell, subscribe, and everybody can hear about Aptera to help get this vehicle on the road so that they too can have the opportunity to invest in something that's really going to change the automotive industry. But anyway, you guys take care. We'll catch you in the next video. Y'all have a good one. Hopefully I'll have even better news next time. Y'all take care. All right. Bye-bye.